Let's dive into the operations agent, which accelerates a large number of incident management and detection-based workflows. In this case, we're going to look at a triage workflow that would be common to a governance team or a data operations team. Alert fatigue can be a real problem for teams, in which case they're getting monitors that are misconfigured, have a high breach rate because they have too tight of a threshold, or maybe there's no assigned audience. So either teams are getting notified too much or not at all. In this case, we can see that we have a few monitors here that are misconfigured. We can see that we have one monitor here with an over 90% breach rate, and here are our monitors with no assigned audiences. So in this case, the monitor with a 90% breach rate, we have one monitor that's accountable for 5% of our overall alerts every single day. So this is a monitor that is not helpful and is just contributing to fatigue. These monitors are monitors that have intent, they're looking for issues, but no one is being proactively notified. So what we can do is ask our operations agent to take the next step. So for example, here I'm asking the operations agent to suggest fixes for those misconfigured monitors. What is the right SQL that we can provide? Also, the monitors that are breaching all of the time, what's a better threshold for that? And then finally, we're asking them to recommend audiences for orphaned monitors and to explain their reasoning. This last one is pretty powerful. If there's an orphaned monitor, a data governance team that's maybe removed from the day-to-day operations, that has no idea who set the monitor, would be spending hours collaborating across the team trying to figure out the home for this orphaned monitor. In this case, the operations agent is able to not only quickly suggest a fix for the misconfigured monitor, provide a better threshold for the monitor in YAML, but also it's going to look at all the table names, the domains, and use all of the context clues that would take a data governance or data operations person hours to put together and make really good suggestions. Here we can see the suggested fix. Here we can, for all of our misconfigured monitors. Here we can see our monitoring recommendations. We have our monitor types and subscription revenue in the finance sales domain going to a finance critical or sales recommended audience. So this was a really powerful demonstration of the operations agent and how it was able to identify operations that weren't quite working within the team and take the next step to recommend fixes. Very powerful functionality.